Let's go ahead, man. So, man, let's talk about the successes, though. Let's talk about the successes. So, this is the, what I'm saying, when it comes down to Billy Bad and people are like trying to give me just a synopsis, man, they bring up one name, and one of our legends, man, Keith Sweat, right? You know what I mean? One of our legends, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man, because some of y'all watching this, man, y'all were born, you know what I'm saying, to some of that music, right, the Keith Sweat, and some of the music that this man put together here, you know what I mean? All right. So, man, when you do, you know what I'm saying, when you do a search here, you know what I'm saying, on Billy Bad, the producer, right, you know what I'm saying, you come up here, the first couple things that come up here are the 2 Keith Sweat songs, right? Mm-hmm. All right, and so you've got Grind on You, right? And that's on the album Get Up On It here. It's on 1994. That's certified platinum. Yep, see, there we go, certified platinum.
Yeah, that's my first one.
There you go, man. And we're going to talk about that too. Okay. But I also want to go ahead. You've got the self-titled Keith Sweat album, right? Mm-hmm. It came out in 1996, Funky Dope Lovin'. Yeah. Now, this has Gerald Levert and Aaron Hall on it, and you know what I'm saying? From the Rude Boys. Yep. Hey, I'm a big Guy fan, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so definitely Aaron Hall, you know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, you know what I mean? Yeah. And we're talking multi-platinum, man. I think, 4 or 5 times?
5 platinum.
Man, let's clap it up for that, man. Like I'm telling you, man, Billy Bad, man, has been platinum since platinum been platinum. You know what I mean? Hey, clap that shit up here again, for real.
The youngest, first nigga out the city to bring platinum to the hood.
Hey, man,
I took that.
I
took that.
There you go, man. Like nothing but seriously, man. Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the first one, right? So Grind on You, that was your first platinum certification, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so talk about, man, first in the studio, like coming up with that song, like how did it go? Did you get a chance to actually like be in there with Keith Sweat, man, or how did that process go?
Well, the song started in the house on Boulevard, in the bedroom, and David and G. LeBeau, who was in the Rude Boys now, they sang the demo. We were just, first it was instead of Let That Lovin' Come Down, let's do it, love do baby, I want to grind on you. The first was Take Them Panties Down, let's do it. so that was the original version, right? So we sent that to Keith, and he comes back, I like that record, baby. I can't say take them panties down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right.
I can almost hear him say that too.
Yeah. I can't say take them panties down, man. You know what I'm saying? They could probably do it now, much as he drank. You know what I mean? Drake. But no, I mean, much love and respect to Keith Sweat. He's him and Usher's mom are probably the 2 realest people I met in the music business along my way. I met a lot of people, but they're one of the 2 realest. But yeah, that record was just created. We were just sitting around doing what we do, is coming up with stuff. And Tony Leach, he helped write a couple things in that record with me. I just had the idea, and David and G sang the demo, sent it to Keith, and he loved it. I want that for my record, baby. So all right. Well, then we did business. Keith handled business. You know, he did contractually handle the business with me. You know, sent me. Probably what he gave me. I think he might have given me like $15,000 producer fee. That's upfront money for that. You know, that's when the record money was good. You know, and
back in the '90s. You know what I mean?
That was good. That was my first one. I wasn't actually there for the recording of that one. I sent him everything, and he recorded himself.
How long did it take for that to go platinum and for you to actually receive, you know what I'm saying, your certification, you know what I'm saying, or get the plaque, should I say?
It took that record about close to a year before, you know, it peaks its sale usually. In a year, they look at it. Probably about a year for that. And the plaque, the label they just sent it to me. It's not the one. I want to get it revised because it doesn't have the big platinum in it, you know, record in it like, you know, the other ones I have. But the label just sent it to me because it went platinum. I didn't order it or
That's dope, man. Because I remember us talking. I can't remember. Now, yeah, I think it was Devin. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Golder. You know what I'm saying? Came in here and they was talking about how they. I guess maybe it's currently like they actually make you pay for that stuff now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
The Twisted plaque, the $5 million now.
Mm-hmm.
That was like $600 and something. Yeah, they make you pay now. I'm missing plaques. I don't have any of my gold ones. I got all the platinums in there. It's kind of like that's all I want. I don't want the gold ones. Even though people are like, man, you should get those. Okay, well, I don't have.
That just broke my heart. It's like, damn, man, they make you pay for that. Like pay for that, you gotta pay for the stars and the walk at man. Like, damn,
it's a lot of money.
Like, shit, man.
Yeah, they make you pay for it.
Man, you give the world a platinum song and like, damn, man, you got to pay for your own trophy.
I had to pay for that Nutty Professor. Man? I had to pay for that one.
Really?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay for that.
Man, do better, man. Like, why you got to pay for that?
The music business is constantly shrinking.
My goodness.
The music business is constantly shrinking. You know what I mean? So there's 3 major labels now.
Yeah,
you know
so, I don't know. But everybody used to be just labels. People are making their own labels.
Independents, but they're not. There's only 3 major labels now.
Damn.
The money's different. That stream up everything. I'm telling y'all. So they make you pay for. I've had to pay for the group from overseas that went double platinum over there. They sent me that one too. I didn't have to pay for that one.
Well, that's good, man. At least
number one, and
I would have to send I have to send everybody to work to my album. Man. I was like, all right, man, let's go ahead, put it in the budget, man. Give them their plaques or something.
You were really
for real, man.
Yeah, they make you pay for them, bro.
Man, that's crazy, man. So let's talk about Funky Dope Lovin', man. Because again, you got Gerald Levert, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Aaron Hall. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So talk about that process. Were you able to be in the studio? You know what I'm saying? Now, was that another one of those? Kind of sending the track over.
I was there for the beginning, and then I had to come back. But that record started again on Boulevard, and I moved the studio to the living room. Different players this time: Demetrius Daniels, Meech Daniels, Peanut, Anthony Bush, Greg Tishner, and that was Dose of Soul. Stacey McCracken was in the group too. I got them signed to Def Jam. Dose of Soul was signed to Russell Simmons.
Man,
that was my second group. That was my second group with a major deal. First was Few Good Man.
Oh, really?
Greg,
okay.
So I got them signed, and we were in the living room just vibing. You know what I mean? So we just came up with a great record. I recorded it, and I sent it to, I think he was a manual officer or John Halcott, one of them two. They played it for Keith. And he loved it. He was like, "Yeah, man." He called me. Then he called me again. He said, "Bad, what's that? Bad, it keeps sweating." Hey, what's up, my? He flew me down. You know what I'm saying? Stayed at his house. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no bougie. Nobody gotta get back from the airport, baby. He picked me up himself. You know what I'm saying? He put me in no hotel. I stayed at his house. You know what I mean?
That's cool to know that he's that type of dude, man. You know what I'm saying? That's cool to know that, man.
Real dude.
You know what I mean? So, man, damn. So now it went, like I said, 4, probably 5 times platinum at this point, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, was that your most successful song at this point?
That was my most successful song that wasn't released as a single. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. Because that was just, like I said, that was just an album cut. What's the most successful song?
He wanted to put that out as a single because he had all them players on it.
Yeah, man. He was mad. That looks like a single.
That kind of what started a little bit of a rift between me and Keith. You know what I'm saying? And it was, some label politics. People that wrote the song with me, their manager was like, well, this, for whatever reason, Keith didn't put their name on the record. And, when I checked him about that, he's like, I know their names are on the record because you signed the production contract with my name and their names and their publishing names and their splits and everything. I don't know why I didn't put their name on the record, but then he kind of was salty when their manager went to Sylvia Rome, who was manager of the label. She just retired from Sony, I think, you know what I'm saying, and put a hold on it, and they never released it. And I'm like, I told you, I said, man, y'all know y'all the bag, right? So that single we got now. I got paid for the $5 million seller now. Don't get me wrong, just having a song on it. I recouped my whole publishing deal.
I mean, but having the single,
that
man,
would have doubled our money. And it's like, you know, you go back to life and think about it. It's like, man, how did I get robbed on that one? Did everything right, and it's just goofy, man. Sometimes the music,
sometimes they're controllable,
place.
so you can't control, man.
It's a weird place.
But I was just looking at that, so it's like, man, that looks like a single to me.
He would not have put all the people
like
West on that record if he didn't want to put it out.
Right.
Just like but what he said in the end of it, and it kind of like, it made sense. That's all right, Daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I got something else I'm finna do. And you know what else he did? Came out with LSG.
Yeah.
Him, Keith Sweat, Gerald Levert, and Johnny Gill.
Yeah,
and they killed it. My body, they killed it anyway. So that just go to show. Yeah, that just go to show we was right there, and because of some that wasn't, out of my control, we got robbed out of that single money. But we got paid for being on a $5 million seller. Nobody here can say that. Not many people. So.
Hey, man, so we're going to clap it up for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody saying that, man. Ain't nobody saying that, man. Hey, man, Boss Lady, I still remember her name, man, when I was thinking about, my body, boy. My body, my body. I still remember that, boy.
He's very smart,
boy.
People got to realize Keith Sweat was... when I met Keith was a stockbroker, man, in Wall Street. When he's from Harlem, he's a Harlem man. So he's New York, and he worked on the stock exchange.
That don't really even surprise me though,
he's
man. He just kind of seems like a hustler,
with his money.
man.
He's very smart, but he's fair. That's one thing I love about Keith. He's fair, man. He was a real, and it hurt me that things went like they did because we actually were cool. We still cool. When he came here in 2023 or something. I was backstage with him and Tank and SWB and all of them and 112. I was hanging out with them back there, and he was.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
He was still cool with me.
I mean, because honestly, man, we getting, way too old, man, to be holding grudges.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Way too old. I mean, if you can get past it, let's get past it. You know what I mean? But definitely, it's bad to, hear about, any money lost though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, money and the music business is built on relationships. So money and, the relationship went left a little bit.
Yeah, well, any kind of deal.
So, yeah.
It's built on relationship.
But yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the Keith Sweat stuff.